Alright, over the weekend, I was messing around with ChatGPT and Google Bard. That's the Google version of Chat AI. Asking ChatGPT to do a Starfield review really didn't go anywhere. The reason being, ChatGPT stopped being updated in 2021. Back then, Starfield was still in production. According to ChatGPT, Starfield hasn't even been released yet. But I had more success with Google Bard. It's constantly updating and learning. So I had Google Bard write a review for Starfield, and it spat out the craziest review I have ever read. It's totally insane. So, like, comment, subscribe, super thanks if you want. Let's get into it. Now, the exact question was, write a review for Starfield. And this is what I got. Starfield, a Bethesda-tastic odyssey through the stars. In the year 2287, humanity has finally achieved the dream of space exploration. But, as usual, it didn't come without a hitch. Enter Starfield, Bethesda's latest open-world space opera, a game that promises to take us on a journey to the stars, filled with adventure, excitement, and of course, a generous serving of Bethesda's signature glitches and quirks. From the moment you step into your spaceship, you know you're in for a wild ride. The controls are as responsive as a drunken pirate trying to operate a zero-gravity toilet. That's harsh. And the dialogue is about as subtle as a neutron star going supernova. But hey, that's part of Bethesda's charm, right? As you explore the vast expanse of the galaxy, you'll encounter a plethora of planets, each with its own unique quirks and inhabitants. From lush green forests inhabited by giant talking trees to barren wastelands. It literally says giant talking trees. I never ran into a giant talking tree. To barren wastelands populated by giant spiders with a knack for yodeling. What? There's something for everyone, even if you're just a bunch of rocks with hilariously inappropriate names. I honestly haven't seen any of this yet. Have you ran into yodeling spiders and talking trees? Okay. Combat, where bugs meet bullets. Of course, no Bethesda game would be complete without its fair share of bugs, and Starfield doesn't disappoint. You'll witness enemies contorting into impossible shapes, like a yoga class gone wrong. Spaceships glitching through walls like a drunken ghost, trying to find its way home. AI has a thing for drunken stuff. And NPC conversations going hilariously off the rails, resulting in some of the funniest dialogue exchanges you'll ever hear in a video game. It's a buggy mess, but it's also strangely endearing. A story of space pirates, alien cults, and fashion mishaps. The story of Starfield is a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, it's a grand tale of space exploration, political intrigue, and ancient alien mysteries. On the other hand, it's also full of cheesy dialogue that sounds like it was written by a middle schooler on a sugar rush. Predictable plot twists that you can see coming from a light year away, and characters that are about as deep as a puddle on Tatooine. Overall, Starfield is a game that's hard to take seriously, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a buggy, goofy, and often nonsensical adventure that is sure to provide you with hours of entertainment. Just don't expect anything too polished or profound. And always remember to check your ship's fuel before you embark on a long journey. Here are some of the game's comedic highlights. A quest where you have to deliver a package of highly questionable content to a shady alien bartender who's more interested in your fashion sense Then your mission. A faction of space pirates who communicate exclusively through interpretive dance, which is surprisingly effective at conveying complex emotions like, give me your loot or you'll regret it. Never ran into that. Okay. An alien cult that worships a giant rock that they believe is a sentient being and who will try to convince you to join their ranks with their surprisingly catchy cult anthems. I haven't ran into that either. A protagonist who can wear a variety of ridiculous hats, including a top hat made out of a dead space bear and a fedora with a built-in flamethrower. Are any of these real? Put down in the comments if you've ran into space pirates that communicate through interpretive dance, alien cults worshipping giant sentient rocks, or this ridiculous hat-wearing man, built-in flamethrower. A fedora with a built-in flamethrower. Is it Oxhorn? It's gotta be Oxhorn. Anyways, overall, Starfield is a game worth playing for its humor and its sheer absurdity. Just don't go in expecting a polished masterpiece. It's a Bethesda game after all. And Bethesda games are never perfect, but that is part of their charm. I would give Starfield a 3.5 out of 5-star rating, with an additional star for its comedic value. That is the craziest review. I don't know any of that. Do you know any of that? Have you seen any of that? Put down in the comments if you've seen any of that. It's kind of funny though. The way this is written, it's almost in the style that I would write a script. If I was trying to do like a humorous Starfield review, this is almost how I would write it. Well, that's disconcerting. I don't think I would ever use AI to write my scripts, though. I like to do it because I like the creative part of it. But yeah, that's just weird. So put down in the comments, what did you think of Google Bard's review of Starfield? And also, were any of those actually in the game? Now, flying around like a drunken pirate trying to use a zero-grav toilet? Yeah, I can see that. But all those other ones, that just sounds weird and it sounds kind of made up. Go ahead, put it down in the comments. I hope they're real because I want to run into that. Interpretive dance pirates. That's comedy right there. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like this video, throw it a like. Any questions, concerns, complaints, praise, or just general agitation, put it in the comments section below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you really like this video, hit the super thanks button. Help support the channel. All is appreciated. None is required. Remember, be safe out there. And as always, a good day.